4 monsters, 1 lineup. That is how the Four Perils usually enter a Xianxia story. Taotie, Hundun, Qiongqi, and Taowu appear like an ancient supernatural boss squad. But the older tradition is more complicated. They were not always 4 fixed creatures waiting on one page. The phrase Four Perils comes from a classical story about Shun banishing 4 wicked clans to the borders. Later commentators connected those names with terrifying beings, turning political warnings into monster lore. First comes Taotie, the glutton. Its most famous image is not a complete animal, but a powerful face on bronze ritual vessels. A huge mouth, staring eyes, and a body that seems to disappear. Appetite, without restraint, frozen into a mask. In later stories, Taotie becomes a devouring beast, perfect for a forbidden relic, a cursed banquet, or a cultivation technique that consumes too much. Then there is Hundun, or Hundun, the creature of undivided chaos. One famous tradition describes it without the normal openings of a face, no clear eyes, no ordinary mouth, no readable identity. That is why Hundun feels less like an animal and more like a world before order, something a cultivator cannot classify. Qiongqi has one of the clearest visual transformations. Early descriptions do not always give us the familiar winged tiger. A bristling, ox-like beast belongs to one textual layer. The winged tiger belongs to later descriptions and images. The change is not a mistake to hide. It is the history of a myth becoming visual. Taowu is the brute of the group, a violent, stubborn creature remembered through descriptions of ferocity and refusal to yield. Later bestiaries give it a shaggy, tiger-like or boar-like body. Its identity is built from temperament as much as anatomy. So what do these 4 share? Not one perfectly consistent monster manual, but a pattern of danger. Excess appetite, unformed chaos, predatory violence, blind stubbornness. Each beast becomes a warning with teeth. That is exactly why Xianxia uses them so well. A forbidden realm can give each peril its own territory, rule, and price. The cultivator does not simply defeat a monster. They must understand what kind of disorder has entered the world. Are the 4 perils 4 fixed ancient beasts? Not quite. They're a layered myth assembled across texts, commentary, art, and retelling. And that is the Xianxia lesson. The most powerful monsters are not just enemies. They are rules the hero has not learned yet.